Hi everyone, welcome back again. I got another quick review for you guys of the Back to the Future Time Machine, as it's called, or the DeLorean. Sorry I haven't posted in a while. I've been kind of lost in Lego Star Wars. But anyway, we'll go ahead and get into this review real quick. So this set came out April 1st, 2022, just a couple weeks ago now. It's still really hard to get. All the stores and online are all out of it all the time. It is super popular. I went and got it on release day. And there was a huge line. I was pretty happy I walked away with one. Anyway, so there are 1,872 pieces in this set, and it retails for $170. Don't pay anything more than that because it's not limited edition. It's going to come back. Just be patient, and you'll be able to get one pretty easily. So this set does come with a nice plaque and two minifigures, which I was very excited for the minifigures. When I heard this set rumored, I thought it would be a lot like the Ghostbusters set, which didn't come with any minifigures at all when it was the same creator expert car scale. And so when I heard that rumor, I went out and bought a Marty and a Doc minifigure from Back to the Future 1, thinking that this set would have no minifigures in it, and these two minifigures would go crazy high when the set got revealed. So I went ahead and bought them in advance, but it turns out that they included minifigures in the set after all, which is great. So if you see here, we have Doc and Marty in their Back to the Future 2 outfits, which is very cool. Doc has his yellow jacket and his yellow pants and his clear tie and his visor there, and then Marty, actually, his legs are awesome. These might be some of my favorite legs Lego's ever made. If you can see here, he's got his moon boots, or his Nikes, just printed on the side of him, and I think that is really awesome. I like how they included that. And then, of course, we got the little plaque with your minifigure stand as well. So all you see here is all you get included in the set. You might be wondering what all this junk is back here. And actually, so these are parts to make the car outfitted for any of the three movies that you want. So you can have the parts for Back to the Future 1, 2, or 3. I currently have it set up to look like the car from Back to the Future 2, which is my favorite, but we'll show you how they look for all three of them real quick. So the way that I have my car set up for display is the Back to the Future 2 version of the car. So we got the Mr. Fusion back here, which it includes like a banana peel and a soda can that you can put some garbage in the Mr. Fusion instead of having to use plutonium, and you're ready to travel into the future. So that's one of the features from the Back to the Future 2 car. Then we also have, on all of them, you can pop the hood up, and then you can take the hoverboard and the case of plutonium, and you can stick them in there, and then you can close the hood and go. You're ready to go for that. Also, I think this is a pretty decent shot here. You can see the flux capacitor in the back there, which I think is actually brick built. There's a sticker on the windshield piece, but there's a harpoon piece that you can kind of see acting as the flux capacitor, which kind of has like a triangular or Y shape right there. And the cool part about that is you press this button on the back and it lights up just like in the movie. So that's probably one of my favorite features of that as well. As we said before, here's the Mr. Fusion on the Back to the Future 2 car, and there's just a whole bunch of electronics and engine parts going on in there to get the time machine to work. And then, of course, we have the license plate that just says "Out of Time," and if you flip it over, it has the Back to the Future 2 license plate that's a little futuristic. Now for my favorite feature of the set. If you look underneath here, there is this lever that you can pull, and it will flip the wheels so it looks like the car's hovering. And we got these clear bricks that are under the car here that don't get in the way of the wheels when they're rolling, but they are just high enough to keep the car propped off the ground when you got it in hover mode. And I love how you can switch between regular wheels and hover wheels. And the car can't steer because of this, but I think this is way cooler. I don't care about its steering. I think this is the best feature of the set. So this is how I like to display it, with the Back to the Future 2 look and the wheels in the hover mode. Here's the car from Back to the Future 3. You can see here the changes that we've made from the Back to the Future 2 version are the wheels are a little different because they changed the wheels to run on the railroad track. And then we got this gadget on front there. I can't remember what that does, but that's on the front of the car when it's being pushed by the train in the movie, and it helps fuel everything. And here we have the car from Back to the Future 1. It's the same on the front side as the Back to the Future 2 car. On the back is a little different because the Mr. Fusion isn't there anymore. So we got the plutonium-powered engine here. And then, of course, we got the hook that grabs onto the telephone wire after the building has been struck by lightning in order to send them back. So that is all three versions of the car. Now, some of the pieces to make each of the build are interchangeable, so you're not going to be able to keep, oh, this group of pieces for the 1 car, this group of pieces for the 2 car, and this group of pieces for the 3 car. Some pieces are used in 2 or all of the different models, so you're not going to be able to keep them separated, which I kind of lost a piece, but that's okay. I'm just going to keep it in the Back to the Future 2 look and have it hovering around next to my other cars. So, and of course, the DeLorean has its go-wing doors. One of the big problems I think about this set is they're too heavy. I mean, they look great, but they're too heavy to stay up in the way that they have most of the time. So real quick, if you have it set up with the Back to the Future 2 part, you'll have this extra 1x4 brick there, and if you just take this and stick it in here, like right here, like that. So after you've put this 1x4 black piece right there underneath the hinge piece, it will keep the door up, just like that. So there's other ways that I've seen people do it, but if you want to use an extra piece that's included in this set, that's a real easy way to do it and keep the door propped open, since unfortunately the doors will automatically close if you don't have something in there to hold it. So that is what we got for today. I really love this set. This set looks great. If you're a Back to the Future fan, I would definitely put this on the top of your list. It is a great build. It was a lot of fun to build. It's great to display. It's got great minifigures. I would definitely recommend picking this one up when you get the chance. That's all we got for this time. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.